Good day, my friends. Glad to be with you again here. I'm going to show you how to prepare Bandari Seafood Chowder, and you will see the difference between the Bandari and the other chowders. We are going to use some Chinook salmon and cod. Here you can see the salmon that I've cut into small pieces, and also the cod that I've cut into small pieces. You can use any fish that you prefer. And we're also going to use some oyster. I've got a video showing you how to shuck and open the oyster, but if you don't like the smell of oyster, you don't have to use it. Here I have got 3 oysters that I've cut into small pieces. You also need some clam or mussels that I've got another video showing you how to boil them and open them, and here I have got some that I've chopped into small pieces after boiling them. We also need some prawn, shrimp, that this is white Pacific Ocean shrimp that I've cut into small pieces. All the seafood that we have here are from Pacific Ocean. Now for the vegetables, we need 1 large onion chopped into small pieces. Also the 5 or 6 cloves of garlic also chopped, and 1 very large or 2 medium potatoes cut into small pieces, and also some celery, the same again, chopped into small pieces, and carrot, the same. You're gonna make it very small pieces. You can also use some corn, but if you don't like it too sweet, don't use the corn. We also need some butter, and of course 1 ingredient to make it Bandari is Persian cream that is very thick, and we also need some milk and some white wheat flour, all-purpose, some broth. It's usually fish or seafood stock, but I'm using vegetable broth. It's more healthy. Now we also need some cooking wine. This is a non-alcoholic one. And one of the main ingredients of the Bandari is the saffron that I have brewed, and we are going to use that. Some salt, some black pepper, and the other ingredient to make it Bandari is red pepper flakes. You use as much as you want, and also dry aromatic herbs. That is the mixture that I made myself. It's in the description if you want to see what it consists of. The other ingredient that we are going to use is there is a mushroom that grows into fallen trees in the ports around Persian Gulf. I couldn't find it here, so I'm using Shimeji, which is Asian mushroom, and it's very crunchy and almost tastes the same. So we also need some basil, some Dillweed, and also some parsley. So we are going to use this at the end. Now we have got all the ingredients ready, and we are going to start cooking. We put a pot on the stove and add some butter to it. wait for it to get melted a little bit. When the butter is almost melted, we are going to add the garlic. Heat is on a medium high at the moment, then we reduce it to medium low. When the garlic starts bubbling and you smell the aroma, then it's time to add the onions. We wait for the onion to get soft. When it's softer than when we added it, we are going to add the carrots. We start with the harder vegetables first. We mix everything together and wait for the carrot to get cooked just a little bit. When the carrot starts softening, then we are going to add the celery. Keep mixing. Now we will add the potatoes. And mix again. When the potatoes get cooked a little, we are going to add the corn. As I mentioned, if you don't like it too sweet, don't add the corn or add less, because you already have carrots, and carrot and corn makes it sweet. So it all depends on you how much you want to use. Now we are going to add a teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon of salt. Now we will add half a cup of cooking wine. This is non-alcoholic. You can use any type of wine you like. Cooking wine brings up the flavor tremendously. Now we will add the cod fish. And then the salmon. These are all fresh seafood that I bought from Stephenson Harbor, where the fisherman's wharf is, and they bring fresh seafood every day. Now we add some of that vegetable broth that I told you about. You can use fish stock or seafood stock if you like. We let it simmer a little bit. Now we will add the oysters. If you don't like the smell of oyster in chowder, don't add them. And now we add the mussels or clam, whichever you like, or even both. Now we are going to add the shrimp because shrimp needs less cooking time, so we add them at the end of the seafood mix. We add some more vegetable broth and also some milk. The difference between the Bandari seafood chowder and the Western seafood chowder, some ingredients that are added to it that I will show you later on. Now we are going to prepare our white sauce. Instead of adding just the wheat flour, I am going to prepare a white sauce that I'm showing how. We add some butter to the frying pan, and then use half a cup of white all-purpose wheat flour and mix it. We keep moving it around and pushing down so that we don't get the lumps in there. Trying to get it a smooth mixture, so we keep adding little by little and moving it around until it's all nice and smooth. We add some more. So when it's all done and all the flour is used and mixed with butter, we are going to start adding milk. The same again, we add little by little and keep moving it around and make sure that the lumps don't form, and we get a nice smooth mixture. Keep adding milk until we are satisfied that we have the right white sauce that we want. That's about it, and we have the white sauce ideally prepared, like you can see, nice and smooth. So we are going to put it aside and go back to our chowder mix, which has been simmering. Now we add the white sauce to it. Some people add just white wheat flour, which is not very nice and it doesn't give you a nice taste. So if you use make white sauce and then add it, you're gonna really enjoy it much more. You can try both styles and see what I mean. So after while adding the white sauce, we're going to put the cover on and wait and let it simmer a little. Then we can see it's nice and bubbly. From now on, we are adding ingredients that makes this Bandari. The first thing is the very thick Persian cream that we are adding. This is gonna give it such a great flavor. Any thick cream you can use, it's okay. Now another ingredient that makes it Bandari is saffron that I have brewed. You brew the saffron for a few hours and then you add it generously to the mixture. One more ingredient that makes it Bandari is the red pepper flakes. You add as much as you want to, because it all depends on you how spicy you want it. So I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoon. And we are also going to add some dry aromatic herb mixture that I prepared myself, and you can have a look at the description to see what the mixture is, and you can make it yourself or use any other aromatic herb you like. Usually people use just thyme, but this is a mixture of about 6 or 7 different aromatic herbs. Now we put the cover on and let it simmer a little bit more. It's getting close to be ready, and it's already looks great. Now I'm going to add some of that mushroom that I told you about. This is what I'm using is Shimeji, the ones that I use in the Persian Gulf area is yellowish, and it's very much the same look. And this is very crunchy and savory flavor, and I really recommend it in many dishes. I'm going to provide you some more recipes later on that use this mushroom, which is really great. So I'm going to add that too. Another ingredient that makes it Bandari. Now I'm going to taste it and see if it's okay with the salt. If not, we're going to add some more. Yeah, we need just a little bit more, not much. And now we put the cover back on, let it simmer for just a little longer. The mushrooms are also getting mixed into the rest, and now we are going to add our fresh herbs. So this is the parsley and also the basil and Dillweed. We add them at the end because we don't want them to melt into the chowder and remain fresh up to the end. There's such a beautiful aroma around here that made me really hungry. If you try this chowder once, you will never go back to anything else. Believe me, just try it. Well, we are going to transfer it into a serving dish and put some bread beside it. Use any bread you like. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to come back again. Have a nice day.